your faith, then be generous. Then the others, the other young men will follow you. But don't force.
Yes.
Don't force your religion or your faith.
Yeah. Welcome to Pentecostal Podcast. This is going to be a very special edition of Pentecostal Podcast, of course with a special host, which is me. Hi, my name is Joseph Moris, one of the lecturers in STTBI. And yes, why is it special? Because especially we have a special professor, a special guest coming from a special country, South Korea. Here we have Professor Jinkyu Park, coming from South Korea. He is an honorary professor from Hoseo University in Chonensi, and he is also the president of YFGVM, Youth Forum for Global Vision and Mission. Hi, how are you, Professor?
Hi, how are you?
Great. Yeah. It's an honor to have you here. Professor Jinkyu Park is here for us around 1 week, including with all his students. They're doing some exchange program for culturals and education, and it's a great opportunity. What a humbling moment for us to have you here with us. Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
First of all, let me express my thanks and the pleasure that to be with you. You here and STTBI.
Yes.
And this morning you invite me as a special guest.
Yes.
So you are special. and this moment I think is a special moment.
This is a very special moment because this is the very first time where we have a podcast with a foreign guest like you and such an amazing person to meet you. Professor Jinkyu Park is very warm. He's a very welcoming person. And about yesterday, Professor Jinkyu Park and our president, Professor Franz Pandan, signed an MOU to make a collaboration between studies so that we can develop education better. All right. So, first question. What do you love the most about coming to Indonesia this past week?
Of course, I came here by myself.
Okay.
But I think that it's God's way, God's way, and then God's grace that I be here.
Yes.
So I can say that everything's God made for me to acquainted with this STTBI. Before I be here, I never heard or got any information about this STTBI.
Yes.
But one of the gentlemen named Dr. Alex is in our university, Hoseo University. I think he is dispatched as a learning PhD degree courses student. For me, I also studied at the time as a divinity of theology.
Okay.
So we met together. So we discussed about exchange. That he welcomed me, pleasantly accept my suggestion. So I came here. Before that, I and my student belonging to HIA, Hoseo International Youth Academy, visits many countries taking advantage of summer vacation, such as Nepal, Philippines, and Vietnam.
Yes.
Sometimes, a long time ago, we went to United States, UK, Australia. This is my conviction, and then my vision to have more opportunity for my students to not to teach, but to learn by themselves.
Wow.
So I'm sure in this STTBI, my students, 13 students are here, have a good chance to learn STTBI, especially E-Christ,
Yes.
excellence,
Yes.
connectedness,
Yes.
humility,
Yes. Responsibility.
and the integrity,
Integrity.
and then trustworthy.
Yes.
So.
Wow.
For me, moreover, I thanks to you and then to the STTBI. Okay.
Wow, it's a beautiful experience. Yeah, Dr. Alex, he just finished from Hoseo University. Yeah,
he just finished.
He's a proud member of our campus, STTBI, our seminary, and we're lucky to have him. That he brought you with him here to Indonesia, and also all the students. It's a beautiful experience. But I was wondering, why are you interested to have a partnership with STTBI? What is the main thing that you actually like about this seminary?
My university, even though I retired from the regular professorship, now I am the emeritus professor.
An emeritus
professor.
Yes.
I'm still keeping the position as honor. Hoseo University and STTBI is based on God's mission.
Wow.
It's a business school.
Yes.
School. So I think that I believe that, I hope that there will be something to do for the student and for the faculties to honor God.
Yes.
So I'm expecting too much more than now.
Yes.
Through the STTBI and Hoseo University.
Wow, what a great mission, what a great vision, that you have to
God
be
will make
connected
it.
with us. Yes. Talking about Hoseo University, with God's vision in it, I was wondering because I heard that you are incorporated, or you're one of the founder of the Youth Culture and Counseling Department in Hoseo University. Can you tell us more? What is the focus of that very department?
My specific area, teaching area, was education. I majored in education. So on my first years of my faculty, I taught education field.
I see.
But 2 or 3 years later, I wondered, I wanted to teach my students more in practice. So I suggest my president to open another department.
I see.
That's the department, Youth, Culture, and Counseling. As you know, whereas culture and then counseling is a very practical area.
Yes.
Connected with education. So, thankfully, my president, you try.
Wow.
So it was 1997.
1997.
And then the next year, 1998, the first freshman was recruited.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was almost 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago. So the students who are with here all belong to the department, Youth, Culture, and Counseling. Now.
Yes. Wow, it's a great progress. It's a great process that we can see the result. That this very department, the word that you use in the flyer was jump up to the world. Yeah. Wow, it's beautiful.
You think so?
Yeah, it's beautiful. You allow people, you allow your students to jump up to the world. Yeah.
Let me add some more. In Korea,
yes,
there are many departments of education.
Yeah.
especially in distinguished university.
Mm-hmm.
But such kind of my university, Department of Youth Counseling,
Yes.
something like that, it's not many.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in a way, I can say that we secures the uniqueness.
Yes.
And then some differences from other universities who are managing the Department of Education. Yeah.
Wow.
So this time is age, as you know well, uniqueness.
Uniqueness.
And the culture is one of the area based on uniquenesses.
Yeah.
Korean culture is unique.
Yes.
Indonesian culture may be more unique. So I want to cultivate my department as uniqueness.
As uniqueness.
Okay.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, look, hearing about that department which is under education, yeah, we can see so many extension where your youth culture and counseling department incorporates so many religions, so many different cultures. We know that Dr. Alex came from Indonesia to Hoseo University. He has a different culture from Indonesia to South Korea. And when I heard that your students that came here, even them, only 2 of them are Christian, I heard, right?
Really.
So many different religion. I was wondering, how do you develop studies in Hoseo University with God's vision in it into youth culture and counseling with different religions and different cultures? How do you juggle with this?
If you take a look at the Korea culture,
yes,
you easily understand. Korea has no national religion.
Yes.
Every religion is okay. Of course, Buddhism is a major religion.
It's the largest one.
And then the other is Protestantism and Catholic. There's some other religions. But everybody don't care. So our university and then my department student can easily incorporate with any person, any people when they get into the field.
Yes.
For example, even though my student is a Christian, he can employed in Buddhist supported youth center.
Yes.
So we do not care as the religion. We just our youth professionals or expert think about the youth life, and then their demand is taking a counseling and then supporting their activities, regardless of religion.
Wow. Yeah.
This is the culture of Korea. Non-minds there. So in this Australian case, your graduate, STTBI, can serve the Muslim youth center in a way. But even though he keep his religion conviction,
his belief,
belief.
Wow. Yeah. So turns out it does come from the very cultural background of the nation, South Korea. Yeah.
That's right.
Does not care do not means you're not giving care, because you also give attention. That's why you're giving the best professors towards the student. But I was wondering, is there or are there any difficulties countering between different religions or different cultures? Because when I was in LA, in US, taking my M.Div study, I encountered so many different cultures and religions. In Indonesia already have so many different cultures, but going abroad, going into another country, it feels like you're alienated. I was wondering, coming from the perspective of you as a professor in this department, are there any difficulties then, and how do you juggle with it?
As Professor Moris, you have been to United States so many years, and then you experience every walks of the fields in foreign country. Incorporation and the mixing up culture, they say that it should be, but not easy. Not easy.
It's not easy.
Not easy. One thing I think that's the most prominent problem is that the reader or the teacher do not have a conviction in any philosophy or sometimes in religion. So, moreover, if or when the guide has a strong conviction in certain area, he is more compromised.
Yes.
I found that. So I ask my student to have a faith. Your faith, then be generous. Then the others, the other young man will follow you. But don't force. Don't force your religion or your faith. Just do as you do. Then somebody
will follow.
Adopt you. Follow you. So as you said, among students who are here at STTBI now, certain students, only 2 students are regular attenders church. Surprisingly, I found that almost my students here pro church culture.
They're pro church culture. Wow.
Here, when they attended the
one of the Sunday service.
Church meeting, worship meeting. At first, I worried that the worship was progressed in Indonesian words. So I asked Dr. Alex, please take care of to the Korean church in Indonesia. But alas, I think that God's grace, He changed. Took us to the Indonesian church.
I see.
Then they see their minds become soft.
Wow.
Somebody said, amazing. He had thought that church worship would be rigid and boring. But
it's not at all like that. It's not at all like that.
I think it's one of these presents of God prepare for the groups. I confess that.
Wow, it's an amazing story. Bringing up your student here, getting them into Indo churches, getting them into Sunday service. It turns out they like it.
Especially the Leveland and the other church man very was kind to us.
Wow. I'm amazed and inspired by the way that you say, do not try to force things or culture or belief toward other people. Just do what you do, and people will follow you anyhow. I guess it is being incorporated in a term called Hallyu wave. By the way, for our listeners who do not know, Hallyu Wave is a decree from a president in Korea telling all the industry, especially entertainment industry, to promote Korean cultures, right? That's why right now we have, in Indonesia, we sing Blackpink's song, BTS songs, right? And even in churches sometimes we incorporate some of their music genre into services. And incorporate so many Korean cultures. And I can see how Hallyu Wave is doing what you said. Hallyu Wave do not force people. They just do what they do. They just do their art, and then people follow. That's why so many of our young fellas watch K-movies, K-dramas. But I was wondering, alongside your department, your youth culture and counseling, I was wondering how do you incorporate Hallyu Wave in your study? Because it's also in culture, right?
Yeah, it's not easy answer for me. I'm not professional, but I believe that in long term, I think that our department should produce some modern youth
projects.
Leaders, expert or professionals, such as who are specialized in YouTube.
YouTube
content
creators,
development,
content development,
and then you culture event planner like you. Frankly speaking, in the past, we had been so much concerned the indoor young man activities. Young man activities such as reading and then counseling, and then DIY, do it yourself, and then some easily studying to enhance their school point for grade. But these days, I think young men activities tend to be specialized or small areas, as I mentioned before. So, in a way, informative or communicative oriented activity should be emphasized in my department also, I think. So, even though I left my department as a regular professor, a junior professor now, think about that. Under the same curriculum syllabus, but the contents of syllabus should be innovative.
Wow. I can see that you are currently doing that now. You're using culture as a vehicle, as a media, to promote Korea or South Korea, or basically for now to promote your campus, your mission to Indonesia now. That's why you are here now. I was wondering, how can we or us in Indonesians do the same thing that you do now to promote Indonesia culture?
I don't know. This is the first time for me to visit Indonesia. So,
wow! You're brave.
But
it's very courageous. Thank you. It's an honor.
Not easy to say about that.
Yes.
Anyways, in my opinion, in my sight, give more chance for young men to cultivate their own talent or own their lives. As you know, BTS and then some other Korean
boy band group.
Yeah,
Or group.
leaders.
Okay.
In a way, cultural leaders.
Cultural leaders.
Then I'm not sure, but they was let them play. I don't know exactly their life, but
Okay.
they have done as like they do.
Okay.
So give more chance to Indonesian young men as like do. Sometimes playing connects the unique culture. As Professor Morris, you know well, this society is cultural society.
Wow. Yes.
In the past, only strong policy or economy made money, but this society, culture
Make money.
made money.
Wow. You're right. You're right.
BTS and the other some films or Korean films. I forgot the statistics. Are making money.
Yes.
Yeah. For maybe it's the as well as the Korean industry. There are big industry like Hyundai and Samsung.
Yeah.
To make this headphone,
Yes,
but
yes.
they export.
Yes.
Mainly export their goods.
Yes.
Huh? But so many people invest their labors and money to make this product.
Yes.
But only we produce or cultivate the good culture man. He can do. They can do. Maybe make more money than the economic company can do. I believe that.
Wow. So you're promoting cultures, you are encouraging people.
Yeah.
And then those people of culture, leaders of cultures, they perform better than the industry. Wow.
I'm surprised that the Indonesian young men, when I visit the downtown, they easily recognize us as Korean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then shout.
For real?
Say that BTS and Brecco, and that's something like that. Already, it seemed to me that they are longing for some new life. They are ready to create something. As you know, whereas in culture, adopting is the first step.
Yes. It's the first step.
First time. Then creation is the second. And then share is the last. Isn't it?
Wow. Adapting,
creating. Then we creating and sharing. Then make money.
I believe so. Yeah.
So I think, Dr. Morris, you are the suitable person in cultural view.
Yes.
You are very keen, maybe in adapting, and then creating, and then sharing, then
make money.
Then after you make money. Not only for you, but also for STTBI and your country.
Wow.
Our university is a venture-oriented university, Hoseo University.
Venture-oriented university.
Venture.
Yes.
My president emphasized we should be very, very practical and then pragmatic.
Wow.
So we do not produce the person of academic.
Okay.
So in a way, it's, my mind and my strength already is observed in that atmosphere, in the mood.
Wow.
So some of my colleagues, colleague professor, can own their own business at their idea.
Wow.
So
you guys are promoting liberty of art, of creation, yeah, in cultures, and we can see that the country is making money through cultures. Yeah. I was wondering, because Indonesia have so many cultures.
Yeah,
we have very
so.
diverse
Yeah,
culture.
yeah.
At some point, it become a paralysis because we do not know which culture should we pick to promote, right? I was wondering if you have a suggestion of promoting cultures, just like what you are doing. How would you suggest us to promote Indonesian cultures, like you, like Korean?
The first stage is information exchange, very important.
Okay.
Information exchange very easy in this time.
In this time, yes.
We just enters the internet.
Yes.
Just
a little tap, little click,
and then peep. That's all. So information exchange is done at any time, at any will. The second stage is that personnel exchange.
Personal exchange.
The human exchange. Face to face.
Yes.
Hand in hand. So I think so. I hope that STTBI and my organization, YFGVM, and Hoseo University would have more chance exchange the young men.
Yeah.
Young men. Then after exchange, cooperation. Then after cooperation. Cooperation with something for something.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Yeah, that's two are very important.
Student to student, and then professor to professor. There would be something to be cooperated, especially in culture area.
Wow.
Yeah. I confess that I'm not a practical person. But I have many ideas in my mind.
Yes.
So there's a way they have done here until now as a professor. Creating my university, opening the research institute, and then open the new courses, and then like YFGVM, I created another one like that. I think so. Once I made the way, somebody will follow me.
Yeah, true that. It's one point that I'm taking from this conversation, of course. Yeah, by the way, but I can see you just told us that you're not a very practical person, but I can see and sense that a sense of humility in you. To have empathy, to be here, to be practical, to give the knowledge that you have. And I believe that sense of humility is the one that also created YFGVM. And we just heard the term quite a couple of times. Would you explain to us what is YFGVM? Youth Forum for Global Vision and Mission.
As I said, as I confessed, I am not no more a regular professor.
Yeah.
At my previous Hoseo University, even though I am an emeritus professor, thankfully, they gave me some position to respect myself, to respect me. So I wonder is what can I do? What should I do by myself in this situation finishing my career at the university. So I created that YFGVM to continue my professorship in a way.
Okay.
Yeah. So in my mind, I have a map that there in Korea, where I live. At first, I already created YFGVM in Korea to facilitate the young man exchange between intra-nation or inter-nation. Sometimes, as you know, Korea is a very special situation. North and South divided. South and North. There is a North Korea and South Korea. I'm South Korean.
Yeah, of course.
So, maybe it's, in sometimes in the future, South Korean young man, North Korea young man should be get together.
Wow.
So maybe God give us the chance abruptly or suddenly. Okay, so YFGVM is the readiness organization to do some things for North-South young men's exchange.
Wow.
Then after, I would like to encourage the YFGM in other countries, such as in Indonesia and then Nepal, where I've been many times, in the Vietnam and the Philippines. Yeah. So at last, there are several YFGM nationally. Then finally, I would like to YFGVM international.
Wow.
Then they will cooperate and then collaborated each other, like YMCA. YMCA.
Yes, like YMCA.
YMCA. So all young men get together under the YFGVM, and they share the idea and then exchange. The activity is a short exchange program. As you know, school or university usually manages the long-term, at least 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year, 4 years degree program.
Yeah.
I think in this time, young men no more may no more concerned about long-term
of study.
study. Study. It takes us too much money.
Yeah.
For the study, the others should be sacrificed.
Yeah.
The other life should be sacrificed. The young man do not want anymore, I think. Moreover, short visit, short exchange, short experience.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, Indonesian young men come to Korea to appreciate BTS. Special rehearsal.
Yeah.
They will be fascinated.
Yes.
Korean students would come to Indonesia to enjoy the special food.
Yes.
These days, young men do like that.
Yeah.
I found many foreigners in Korea in counting. Then asked, where are you from? They said, we are come from Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico? You do yourself? Yes. How do you come here? We save money, several months, and then come to Korea to appreciate some
BTS
to appreciate the Korean culture. That's the young man.
Yeah.
They are brave, in a way. In their sense, they are very, very wise, I think. Usually the adult do not understand their behaviors.
Yeah.
but they can do. They do. So in the same way, Indonesian young men can come to Korea, go out to following you to United States.
Yeah, we're praying for that.
Once they do, I think their life would be changed.
Wow.
So, as I said in my business card, I declare that
yes.
empower youth.
Yes.
Change their lives, then
change the world.
They change the world.
Wow. Wow.
This is
It's a very beautiful
my small philosophy.
Yeah. Wow.
So, please, Professor Moris student, your student. Yeah. Your student.
Yes.
So, it cannot do who are outside of my authority, but I can do. We have a responsibility under our leadership. So, as a young adult person and a professor, we tried our best to empower our students and then change their mind in their lives. I asked my student yesterday night. I wondered, why am I here? I wondered myself. My answer, finally, my answer is that, confess my student, I want to see you changed.
Wow.
Really, they show me change.
Yeah.
A little by little. Or girls students who are shy. But last night they say something in big smile. That's a change that I find. That she show me.
Yeah.
So it's my great pleasure.
Wow.
Okay.
What a noble vision, what a noble goal, and that's why we are excited to be partner with YFGVM. Just hearing about this very vision, it encourages me to promote my students. Yeah, we're praying that STTBI will have some student going to South Korea near future. Yeah, so that we can do some international cultural values exchange. Yeah,
if we meet the condition with each other, why not?
Yes.
You should come to Korea through YFGVM.
Amen.
And then our students also come again.
Amen.
Here when we come to agree some condition. Of course, the condition entirely is on the adult made. I believe that young men have idea, but they don't have money. But adults have money. Sometimes they don't have idea.
You're
so
right.
Young men and then adult person
should work together. So they both have money and ideas.
Yeah, as you know, where the first word is make money. Make money is a technique.
Yes.
But spending money is art.
Make money is technique, spending money is art.
Making money is management. But spending money is a high, in a way, it's high disciplinary creation, I think.
Professor,
I envy you.
Don't envy me.
Because you majors art theology.
Yes, art theology.
Yeah, it's a very fresh new area, I think.
That's why we spend money.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have so much money.
Don't spend your money.
Spend other people's money.
Ask somebody spend money for you. And then you do, and then you make money for for supporters.
Yes.
At the times, as well as Michelangelo is or Leonardo da Vinci is in the middle ages. They do not make money. But when I visited the Rome, in this time, Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo are making money now.
Now.
But this is
not within their time. It's
but
now.
This is a very rapid society. In your life, you can make money.
Professor, it's a delightful time having conversation with you. I enjoy this very much. I want to say thank you one more time. But before we close this podcast, I was wondering if you have any message for our listeners, for STTBI, or for Christians in Indonesia.
As you said in the beginning of this talk, I never been to Indonesia. I do not think about seriously coming here. But in retrospection, in my way, I confess that God made a way.
Wow.
And then also God is making way for all of us. And then I hope and believe that God will make a way for something for STTBI and Hoseo and for Indonesia and then for Korea. So I try to my best.
Thank you.
What is calling?
Thank you.
From God. I try to hear is the calling.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Therefore, there is a little memento for becoming our honored guest speaker, being in Pentecostal podcast. This is for you. Thank you for coming to Indonesia, and thank you for participating in our podcast.
Thank you. I never thought.
God bless you and God be with you. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in another special edition of Pentecostal podcast. God bless you.